Alright, Tober is pretty solid most of the time. Ooh, we could go for a Jade deck. It's pretty early on. This card's not that good. This is at least, what's it called? Ramp, right. It's at least ramp. It's pretty decent ramp. I like Pompous better. Pompous is stronger and it's a taunt. This card is like the only kind of value card. The other two cards are not value, or are they good at all? Ah, Bone Mare. Bone Mare is, you basically have to have Bone Mare to get to 12 wins in this day and age. This is not bad. 2 poisons for 5 mana, sure. Wrath is pretty nice. Oh, these two are pretty close. I think I'll go for this guy. Wow. He's pretty efficient. Yeah, I since I have ramp, I think going for a bit more late game deck suits me better. There we go. The second Wild Growth. And the other two choices weren't that good. Nice. Volcanosaur to match the ramp deck. I don't know if I want 3 yet. I only have 2 late game cards, so it's kind of hard to tell. If the rest of the deck is like super fast, then getting a second one would kind of suck. So we'll go with Druid. Druid of the Claw is really good anyways. Oh, more Jades. We have 1 Jade already, so... But this is a good 2. I don't know. I feel like we've gotten all of the Jades that we can, and we've ignored a lot of them, so starting now could be really bad. Plus, it's not good by itself. If it doesn't get a Jade... If it doesn't get a Jade deck, then this card sucks, so... Pompous is good by itself. There we go. This is for Tober. The other 2 cards are not very value. Dark-Eye Endorph is probably the best. Savage Roar is better when the deck is more aggressive. And we already have 1 Web Weave. Too many poisons is not that good. Need some solid cards to make up for it. Death Speaker is really good. There is some beast in this deck. So, go Zubat here. Ah, there's Murloc. Has synergy with Zubat, and it's a 2-drop. Could use some mid-game though, I guess. Yeah. Wrath is nice again. Even having 3 Wrath is good because it can cycle itself while doing 1 damage. Ooh, Spreading Plague. Nice for slower decks. Although this deck's not that slow. See, that's why I didn't get the other Jade Blossom. Because we're not getting a lot of late game cards right now. If we had 3 of that and no late game cards, or a very little amount, then it would have been a really bad choice. Go with this again. The 2 choices are not good. This is a solid card. And we... Wait, Zubat? Yeah, Zubat. Has synergy with Zubat. Nourish could make up for the lack of late game with all the draws. Because it gives us 3 cards. There's Speaker again. No, I don't think that's worth it. Usually it dies pretty easily on turn 1. But Death Speaker though. Oh, but we have 1 Death Speaker, and Death Speaker is good if we have like a really good early game. But this deck, I don't think it's gonna be good because we're gonna try to be ramping, or just we already have other. We already have a decent early game. Ah, Ultimate Infestation, nice. That makes the ramping really worth it then. Like I say, having 3 is not bad at all, and we have so many 5s. Wow, we have too many 5s, so let's just get this. It smooths out the curves, because we can just do 1 damage and then replace it. Innovate's pretty good in this kind of deck. Have a lot of Beast. These cards aren't that good. How many Beasts do we really have, though? Do we have enough to get 2? 1... well, this is technically 2. Oh, and also this is like 4. 5. Okay, we have a lot. Let's go with that. Yeah, we do need some 2s, don't we? We don't want too many 2s because we're trying to ramp up for the most part. But oh, wait a minute. What? There's a lot of 2s. This is usually not used as a 2-drop though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, Wrath is not really a 2-drop either because it can kind of cycle itself. So we'll go with that. This is really nice for a slow deck. It's kind of like an AoE. Alright, this deck is actually pretty decent. It's cohesive, it makes sense. Although very little late game, except Ultimate Infestation kind of makes up for it. And we have a lot of big drops though. I think it's good. I think it could get to 8. I think it's an 8 deck. It has Bone Mare. Bone Mare can win you so many games, so it even has 12 potential because of Bone Mare. And Ultimate Infestation. Have some not so good cards though, but so does any deck. I think this has a lot of potential to get to 12 wins. Okay, so we'll keep the 2 here. And try and get like Wild Growth or Jade Blossom again. Neither. That's okay though. Hopefully we have a decent mid game this time. Nice. We have Ingenious and Tover. Oh yeah, there was another thing. Tover, I couldn't activate Tover like the whole game last turn because I never drew Ingenious. We don't really have to trade here. Even if he buffs it, it's going to be a 6/7. He hits into that. Dark Iron Dwarf, trade that. So we're gonna make him do the trade. Oh, Death Speaker though. Maybe we should play around that. So there's no rush because this guy's gonna give another 2 elementals. So this is the better play for now. Oh well, at least the Death Speaker is not going to be used on a huge minion. That's one of the weakest Death Speakers. It does help him get the temple though. Nice. That's pretty close to perfect there. Because we have Wrath. And we can protect this, hopefully.
Back to your home.
Nice. We can kill both of them with Wrath. And play this so that Tover can be good. And then Tover is gonna protect Dark Iron. Dark Iron's feeling a bit weak right now, under the weather. Only 3 health. Not at his best.
This only works on Superman.
Oh, it's a weapon. Gotta play this. It's not a bad idea to kill that. They're both the same stats, but it'll protect him from pinging this guy and doing 3 damage if I don't hit this. So we're gonna go ahead and do that and just play this. Uh-oh. Aw. Oh, nice. Okay, that kinda... Well, not really. I was gonna say it makes up for it, but it's a good trade for him still, because that's bigger, and we lost Divine Shield as well as the minion. Nourish here, don't have much else to do. Okay. This speaker is not so bad, although Wrath already does enough damage. Could save Death Speaker for maybe something bigger. Hopefully I get one of my late game cards here. Whip Weave's pretty good. Okay. Even if he kills that, we can trade here, and then Rivercock can trade that. And I should just do it now. Oh yeah, if I do it with Silverhand, then we'll have a huge board. It's gonna be hard to take care of. Even if he consecrates here, he wouldn't be able to pass this. He'll be able to kill that though. That's not a big deal. Ooh, hopefully he doesn't have healers. Poison would have been really nice. Didn't really expect that though. There we go, a late game card. Poison. Could do poison and try and get rid of that next turn and ignore it right now. Can't be targeted. Health is probably better. Paladin don't usually target minions with their abilities unless it's a weapon, and weapons can't go around that. Alright, 0 power here. Don't want to go all out and get screwed by an AoE or something.
To battle! Quake before the earth!
If you insist.
Oh, it's really close to lethal. We're really close to getting lethal.
A dingo! Yes.
The victory is yours.
There we go.
Hunt begin.
Nice wild growth.
The wild.
Could even keep Zubat and Tover. Coin wild growth into Zubat Tover. Wow, both of them are synergy cards, so I kind of want cards that are not synergy or would be better synergy wise. Yeah, it's not too hard to get 2 or 3 or 4. Nice. Ooh, Pompous. Wow. This is weird. This would be like a really good hand even without wild growth. If we coin wild growth, then we have 3 mana, but Death Speaker is not that good. So it's really weird. Oh, coin wild growth into Cherry Blossom. It's gonna be perfect. Though, gonna have to try and get good draws though, because this is a bit too light. With this play, get it going to straight to a 5-drop is not bad. Aw, he forced out a Death Speaker. It's not so bad though. Nah, there we go. Druid of Claw. That's perfect. There's really no point in hitting that. Ooh. Hopefully he doesn't die, so that we can make him huge next turn. Actually no, these guys will be able to kill it. And they should probably. But it's okay, we still have River Crocodile, so we can get the value out of it next turn anyway. And perfectly for 6 mana too.
My shield for Argus.
Aw, that's really good. They have high health, so buffing them makes full use of their decent amount of attack now. Very solid play from this guy. Starfire. It's a bit too slow. Need something faster for now. Otherwise, gonna lose to his hero power. Kill the beast. Against Hunter, they have a lot of beast synergy. So if you can choose between 2 equal minions, just choose the beast. Aww. Gonna do the 2-1 into that. And then probably just go face, because he's Hunter. Oh, really? Wow. That's actually not a bad play by him, because Druid has a lot of beast synergy as well, like the Yushar that he just saw. Huh. Well, there's almost no minions, so having this card is not that good. May as well use it to have something on the board. Now, we're gonna need some late game cards here. The thing about growing really quickly is that if you don't have enough late game, it turns out not so good. But we have mostly 4s and above here. Nourish, that's pretty nice. Go ahead and draw 3 cards. Ultimate Infestation. So we just leave it as it is to preserve Death Speaker, we pretty much lose. So.
I sense your struggle.
Oh, actually. Oh, we can't get Tover next turn. Tover won't be Divine Shield plus Taunt if we leave it as it is. Because this was played last turn. Otherwise it wouldn't be able to attack. So, we're gonna do this for a good next turn. Then we could play Stone Shaper and Fate Spinner. Fate Spinner will probably be the one that does 3 damage to the enemies, because we can't really control the board. So it's better that it just damages everything, even our own minions. And the Ultimate Infestation is gonna help a lot.
Flames consume you.
Oh snap. Ooh. Oh, we could get 3 of that and Tober. That's really good actually. Because this guy, we're gonna be able to get this guy to 1 health. One of these will kill it. This guy will kill 1. But still gonna be very valuable. There we go, very nice. Then this guy's gonna probably kill this. Well, Blaze Caller will probably go into this though, because it does more damage and has more potential. Nice. Okay, that's perfect then. It will be at perfectly 5 health for Ultimate Infestation. Nice. Now he has no late game, and we're about to get the best late game card currently in the entire game. Ah, Bone Mare too though, actually. Bone Mare might be better. Huh. Bone Mare is better because we have Death Speaker. Wow. Never mind, maybe Bone Mare is better. Although only right now because of Death Speaker. If it wasn't for Death Speaker, we still might play it though. I don't know. It's really tough to say. But with this, it's like guaranteed the better play. Without Death Speaker, it was kind of even-ish. Oh, really? But why? Odd move there. Might as well clear the board. There's no cards, so if we clear the board, even if it gets Bone Mare, then we're good to go. Last time I didn't clear the board, and then the enemy played a Bone Mare, which made me pretty sad. Don't want to repeat that. Go for Poisonous, in case of a huge guy. And we'll go for attack to maybe get lethal. Yeah, we should be able to get board lethal. Well, board 10, 15, 20, yeah. There we go. True better this time. True really well this time. Alright, so Wrath is okay by itself, but just alone without any other 2s or anything is kind of bad. And we have like way better cards like Jade Blossom Wild Growth that we're aiming for. That's only good early, not late. Nice, I got Jade Blossom. So even though we don't have a 2-drop, having Blade Blossom kind of makes up for it. We just play it, on turn 4 we get to play a 5-drop and a 6-drop. Actually, there's only 2 6-drops, so probably not 6-drop. But maybe something like 4 and 2. We'll see. Nice! He doesn't have a great start, and we're gonna have a decent start along with Jade Blossom, which kinda turns into a great start depending on what we get. Fate Spinner is really situational. It's really hard to get the give them +2/+2 unless you're like already super winning. But if it ever goes off, then you pretty much win the game. If you can just buff like 3 minions with it, then Fate Spinner will be pretty much Bone Mare status. Aw. Kinda wanna just kill it right now. Cause if I don't, he will heal it. But then we won't curve really well. Alright, we're gonna curve really well because we have 5 and a Volcano Soar. So if we don't do this, next turn we do it, and then we have 6 mana. And then it's just gonna be super awkward. So he coined out the 3. He probably has another 3. So maybe he doesn't want to heal, and then we can kill it. But healing is really good. It protects a 4/3 from 1/1. Almost anyone would do it. Go with Silverhand here.
Attend me.
Ready, sir.
And then we actually have a pretty good curve next turn with 2 3-drops. Use it on the 2 probably, unless he for some reason doesn't do this trade. If he doesn't, then we pretty much automatically win, or pretty as close as to winning as possible. So he has to do it. If he doesn't, it's gonna be super misplay. Mostly because I have Death Speaker. Without Death Speaker, then not killing it is okay because it's a taunt. Okay, now we have a really good turn 6 and complete board control while being 2 mana ahead, along with a decent mid-late game. Turn 7 is more like mid game. Late game's like turn 10 and above. Oh, he's got a Trigon. Trigons are usually really good late game beast, or Trigons I should say. It's like Prometeo, Deathwing. Hopefully not Deathwing. Alright, let's see what we get with the adapter. Poison could work. He's only turn 6 though actually. Poison's not that important. 3 health could help a lot. It's already above almost all the spells that he can do damage with. So I think we'll go with Divine Shield. If he summons something big, Divine Shield would help much more than the thing. He has a lot of cards, so there might be a Shadow of Death in there. And going for Liquid Membrane is much safer in that scenario. Plus Wind Fairy is not that good because it doesn't give much value, and since he's at 30 health, we want more value than just damage right now. 5 extra damage will bring him to like 20, and then if he can kill this, then he stops us. That could be really bad, so we want to make it so we get board control for the next few turns. That will give us a lot of free damage. Oh, he's gonna pop it. That's a solid play. Zubat. Zubat doesn't help in this case here, but let's do it anyway. And actually, Big Time's probably better. Yeah. Big Time's stronger, and it can kill that if necessary. The one can turn into that with Pompous, but it's probably gonna heal it. So then Zubat might have been better actually. Oh well. It's a bit more solid towards AoE too. So if he Holy Nova kills this and then trades with one of these, then the other one can go face and still be on the board and such. There we go. See, this plays around that a bit better. It's almost the point where we have to push for a Fate Spinner. Next turn we could play 3 of these with Fate Spinner. We can clear the board. We could make a really good Fate Spinner. Ooh, Mark of Yashar. Wait, but we can't. Huh? Oh. Oh, that's funny. Hearthstone doesn't realize that it doesn't have synergy because there's no way to play on that. But we're gonna try to get an insane Fate Spinner. So there's a very low chance that he actually has AoE that does more than 2 damage. Otherwise he would have done it to kill my big guys already. So having it at 3 health is really nice. And then Fate Spinner, give all minions +1/+1. Because it's unlikely that he's gonna kill it while buffing a bunch of his minions, since we're the ones with way more minions than him. Aw, he actually got rid of that. Chinto Megasaur. There's no Murlocs. Oh hey, we can do this. Maybe we get a good minion to buff. Aw, can't buff that, but we can buff Flame. So we'll go ahead and do that and trade here. Boom. Pretty much better than Bone Mare. This is insanely tough to deal with. So we could even have lethal next turn here. If he kills this, 5, 7, 8, 11, 15. We would only have 15. So we would need this alive, but one of these other guys can die. Even the 2 small ones can die too. Actually, one of the small ones and the 5/5 could die, and we would still have lethal. Except when he does that. And also he had a heal. I didn't account for heal there. So yeah, we would need these two alive, and him not to heal more than his hero power. Is this still lethal? 12, 16, 19. We're one. Oh, and hero power. Okay, so this is. Alright, wow. Wow, he almost healed to full. See, this was why the Wind Fury was not good against Prius. They just healed to full. And then they get board control and all that good stuff. Since I can deal with this, with hero power and this, and do 1 damage, I'm gonna do that. Since early game is pretty good. Maybe Ultimate Infestation, Spreading Plague, not good right now. Still good though. And since we're almost out of cards, we're gonna go for maximum damage. Though it's still good to kill that. The board is already good enough to get lethal. And if he AoEs and this lives, then he's gonna trade into that and we're gonna have a bad time. But we're having a good time if that is not on the board. Because then there's no way to attack minions unless he plays a charge. And charges are usually pretty rare.
Take your medicine.
And that's lethal. There we go, 10 wins.
Well played.
Well played. That was a pretty good game. You played it pretty well. You just had better cards, I feel like.
I must protect the wild.
Ooh, this is really good start. Not sure if we should keep Innervate. Innervate could smooth out the curve, but Innervate is a card that has almost no value by itself. It gives more mana, kind of like Wild Growth. So essentially 2 of our cards in the opening hand would just give mana, and then if we don't get high value cards, it could be really bad. So just gotta play a bit safe and go for other cards. Maybe even Jade Blossom. Ooh, Bone Mare. Bone Mare is really nice in the opening hand if you can Wild Growth. Although we're going second, so the problem is that we don't really go that become that strong. We'll be 1 mana ahead though, and have coin at the very least. Alright, that's not so bad. I'm kinda happy that he did that, because this guy, even though he's gonna do damage, he's gonna heal us. After that, a 1/2 would probably have been better for him. This is pretty awkward. We could just go for the draw, but we would take so much damage. Getting Web Weave could potentially kill them both. And that would be pretty nice. Yeah, should do that. Other plays aren't too good. Dark Iron Dwarf dies to 1 guy, the other guy still attacks face. This will just die to this guy, and that guy attacks face. Drawing will, of course, you know, let both attack face. Aww. Aww. That's so good. Oh, he had a really good start. Hit this turn 1, turn 2 hero power, which is fine on Rogue. Turn 3, turn 4, this is the turn 4. So, this start's pretty crazy as well. Ah, Fate Spinner. Fate Spinner is probably the best card here. It's pretty much the only AoE we have. Bit unfortunate though, we didn't get board control, so Bone Mare can't really be used. Oh, that's really strong. A bit greedy though, if I can kill that, but pretty unlikely to kill it. Wrath here would be really good. So we lose here if we don't draw Innervate and Wrath at the same time. There's Wrath, but there's no Innervate to actually make it work. 2 of them, in fact. And that's pretty much the game. The start was too slow for his perfect start, unfortunately. Had a really perfect start. You even have a bunch of synergy and Bloodsail as well, with Naga Corsair.
I concede.
That was crazy. What a perfect game for him.
I must protect the wild.
Right. None of these are the cards that we want for early on. Innervate's okay. Ah, there we go. Having a 5 would actually be really good here. We can play this 2 on turn 3. We get 5 mana and play a 5. Then we can play the 4. Ultimate Infestation. Not something we want right away. Oh no, can't even hero power. Ah, that's not a 5 that we actually want though. Unfortunate.
A critic.
Waste of 3 mana. But Spreading Plague, oh, he can do anything either. That's hilarious. We both did nothing on our turn 3. Nice.
When Earth moves, empires fall.
That's pretty good for me though, because I am the one who has the mana advantage.
When Earth moves, empires fall.
Alright, we're gonna go ahead and kill this. That would make use of our Wrath. And then he would have to trade. He would be pretty much forced to trade before he can even hero power. So we can kind of guarantee that trade and have the 3-2 alive.
Quake before the Earth.
Innervate into Ultimate Infestation could be really good on turn 8. That'll give us something like 12 mana worth for just 8 mana and 2 cards, but the card will replace himself as well, so that becomes super nice. Oh, that's really unfortunate here. We have 3 damage and he's gonna be at 3 if it trades, but then we can only get a 1 or and a 6.
What to do?
But playing this would be a waste of 3 mana. So we're gonna play this. Maybe we get Wrath. That would be really good. Oh, nice play there. River Croc. Alright. Our turns are pretty awkward because we have Spreading Plague without the condition and Ultimate, which is 10 costs.
For the wild.
Oh no, that's really good. Now the thing is, if we play Ultimate Infestation, they'll die, but they'll live, and that would be pretty bad because then it would just kill the 5/5. So we're just gonna hero power here. It will heal us anyway, so it's not too bad. And then just play these 2,
Attend me.
because none of it's gonna die to the 1 damage AoE. Whoa, baby, that's pretty rough. Okay, so have to kill the Lich King before he gets way too much value. There's almost no way for him to not get value because every Death Knight card is pretty insane. Hopefully he floods the board here. That'll give us a really good Spreading Plague since he has 9 mana. He has a bunch of small minions. There's also that one card from the Death Knight. Yeah, this one. Okay, so we're likely gonna Mark of Yushar and then kill that so it can't keep doing AoE. Spreading Plague first though. We could get 3 of them. That's pretty value. Ooh, but Death Speaker though, actually. Ah, we could do all of that actually. Say actually a lot. Alright, seems like a good idea. We can do everything we want, which is kill this and that, and still have a good Spreading Plague.
I sense your struggle.
This could troll, but we really need to just kill that right now. Oh, wait a minute. Huh. Oh. That's awkward. Forgot to count the mana. Or did I? I guess I miscounted. Though it's not too bad. Most of these guys are pretty resilient against 1 damage at least. Oh wow. This is gonna be rough. We could just go face, because that's gonna give him a lot of value. Let's see here, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 15. Yeah, going face has its merits. Though, definitely gonna kill that. Because none of these guys have like taunt or anything, and we have taunt. We also have Starfire. Alright, counted correctly this time. That's very nice. There we go. It's gonna be really low. And we have 2 more minions than he has minions. So one of them live. We should have lethal along with Starfire. And before he actually can use all 3 of the Atish, which pretty much doubles the value of any spells he puts down. He might defile here. I think defile would destroy everything, which is okay. We would only need an extra turn, and his board would be cleared as well. All right. But there's that. Oh no. Oh no. Not good. Alright, let's summon these 2. Summon lots of minions so we can get rid of his board. Flame wouldn't really do much. It protects some damage to my face. We'll put it anyway. Just gonna hope that he hero powers here. That would be the only way without getting through all of these minions. And playing a lot of cards kinda helps too, because then he won't suspect that we're holding on to some kind of burn as much, and perhaps use his thing. Oh really? Perhaps he has another defile? Aww. Another one of that. Good thing that's lethal though. What a close game. There we go. That was really important to start going face when we knew that he was going to outvalue us. Like 100%. Had to win right away. Ingenious into Tover is not a bad start at all. Death Speaker is probably not going to be very useful if we're gonna plan on doing this. Innovate's not bad if we don't have a really strong start. If we skip turn 2, Innovate can make up for it by summoning a bigger minion. So go ahead and just keep these and take away Death Speaker. Huh, that's interesting. We could use Innovate Nourish to get 2 minion mana, but that's not too good if we don't have like a lot of late game cards, since we would lose 2 cards for 2 mana, so we would have to make up for it with high value cards, And we don't have much of that, so that's probably not gonna happen. Oh, this makes up for turn 2 though. We could coin innovate this, turn 3, turn 4, turn 5. And that'd be perfect. We would run out of card earlier, but then Nourish could draw us the cards. Ah, or this could happen. Okay, so we're gonna cut that plan and use Jade Blossom, because Jade Blossom is amazing on turn 2. Because then it gives us about 6 or 7 extra mana. I think 7, yeah. Because then we next turn be turn 4, and then we go to 10 after that. So yeah, 7, 1 per turn. So 7 extra mana over the course of the entire game. That's gonna be rough though. Oh, that's weird. He decided to take that out when it could have been used to trigger. Alright, well in that case, it's probably better to not let him trigger and just play Tober. Tober's a decent turn 3, in this scenario especially, because he's going to be able to knock out a 3-drop.
Winners move, empires fall.
Segadon, alright. Ooh, Webweave's really good against both of these. Let's go for it. There's no way to actually trigger against poison. Unless... Unless he has a silence. Usually don't play around silence. But it could make it could be the difference between winning or losing. Since he has a huge taunt. And if he were to be able to enrage this, he's gonna get an extra 8 damage per turn. So we'll just play Druid the Claw. It's much better. Because he doesn't have any damage debuff, or usually no health buff outside of neutral cards. Oh, there's also that. He does have easy 2 damage. Ingenious is pretty nice, because it has 3 attack. I mean 3 health, so the Perdition Plate doesn't do much to it. Whereas if we play Silverhand Knight, the 2/2 would die. And also we can get rid of this. Rogue definitely can make use of spell damage very easily, so I want to get rid of that as soon as possible. It's protecting it. It's gonna be hard to get rid of. Ah, big time. Alright. Play this, try and get rid of the 3/5, because the weapon's not gonna be able to get rid of the little friend here. Also, really good target for Death Speaker. Oh no, he played Bone Mare first. Of course, it's 11 wins. This was to be expected. Ah, good thing we have Wrath. Alright, let's play Wrath and get some minions on the board. Can't really afford to draw just yet. Still have more cards than him too though. Well, Webweave could be nice. Yeah. Webweave's nice here because he just used a strong weapon. So now it's less likely that they'll die. Huh, he must have Fan of Knives if he's going for that. Or maybe a Shift. Something that does 1 damage. No way he puts it down to 1 damage for no reason here. What? I don't understand. Why would you put it down to 1 damage for no reason? You don't do that because the one he puts down to 1 damage will trade into the big guy anyways. So you might have well killed the one that actually would have died. So that's really weird. And this is a pretty decent Death Speaker. Also, we had 4 minions, so he probably has no AoE. If he had AoE, that was so perfect. In fact, I thought he had AoE by the way he was doing what he was doing there. So, pretty much free to play every card we have. Alright. We're gonna try no matter what here. So we start with that. Bone Mare, pretty nice. It's gonna guarantee us a good next turn as long as we have one minion. And we probably will. Go ahead and use Hero Power here since this card does pretty low damage and we have a lot of damage. We have a lot of health. Since Tover is actually our use, there's no point in holding on to this, especially when we know he doesn't have taunts. I mean, AoE. 2 of them are elementals. Ah, yeah, see? Playing them helps with minions, taunts, and such like this. And of course, Bone Mare is just gonna help us protect a minion and become super strong. It's not lethal though. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope. Look at Wrath. Nice, there we go. Ooh, 12 wins. 12 wins Druid. This is what a 12 win Druid looks like. Lots of 2s, but they're mostly to ramp up, and Ultimate Infestation Bone Mare carried big time, along with ramping. Let's see what we get for 12 wins. Oh, wow. I don't like this at all. Very little money. If you enjoyed this video, then consider liking and subscribing for more videos like this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.